You arrive at this amazing march, and there's thousands of people gathered for one cause, and that's the cause of life.
I have a favorite quote, and it's by President Ronald Reagan, and he says, "Everybody who seems to have an opinion on whether pro-life or pro-choice, they have already been born." So we're really just speaking for the voices who can't say anything. We're speaking up for the babies.
It's a pilgrimage, an event, not just for marching, but an awareness of life, an awareness of the protection of life, an awareness of the sort of the fragility of life, that in each individual there is a sacredness.
And the reason we take the juniors to the Holocaust Museum is that it parallels the time where our students are reading Man's Search for Meaning by Dr. Viktor Frankl. And Dr. Frankl was a psychiatrist who was imprisoned. Everyone he knew died in the concentration camp.
It's a great museum, and it really captures the depersonalization of the people who are in the camps. They're really like how fetuses are called a pile of tissue. The Jews and all the people who are in the concentration camps were just called workers.
It reminds us that it's very easy to become Lord over death and life. But no person is Lord over death and life, only God.
Having Mass in the beginning, before we went to the march, I think was really important for us. It really set the tone for what we were about to experience.
In Father Tom's homily, there was a lot of talking about Christian family life and how bringing children into this world is just the most beautiful thing ever. And I think about people in my family. My dad is one of 7, and 4 of them were adopted. So I always think about what if that mom made that choice not to have that kid? My world would be so different. And it's just truly terrible that mothers have the option today to kill their baby and, call the shots, act like they're God, play God. It's just really not okay. I can't imagine my world without my aunts and my uncles who were all adopted and who were sickly when they were younger. I'm sure their mothers were given the option to abort because they knew that they were sick, but they chose life, and I'm so grateful for that choice.
I think a great testimony to the life of the preborn child is all those sonograms. And every so often a teacher's going to show, or teacher shows either his class or students, a picture of the little baby swimming around. And even science makes us much more aware now of the fact that, yes, the preborn child is very much alive.
We are truly the pro-life generation. It was really breathtaking when we first entered that large crowd of people just trying to stand up for the rights.
Most people are under the age of 30, and more young adults are there. So it has taken on a whole transformation over the 44 years. New life has come, new energy has come, new voices have come. But the mission is still to attempt to make these aborted children have a voice.
But when you all come together, you really see the power in numbers, and you really get to see what standing up together really sends such a powerful message.
This march was astonishing to me because it was not a march of hate or anger or fear. It was truly a march inspired by love and joy.
I think one of the things that our modern culture is becoming more aware of is the difference between legal and moral. If something is legal, it may not necessarily be moral. We look at slavery and say, well, slavery was legal. It wasn't moral. We look at abortion in this country. It's legal, but it's not moral. And I think one of the things that is making people much more aware is the whole question of life is life. And no person, no man, nor woman has the right to decide who lives and who dies.